up, everybody? This is your girl, Thalia Sanchez from Bella Vida Ink. And today, for the Tattooed Nightmare, episode 5, we have here the one and only Jose. Cheers.
What's up, everybody?
So introduce yourself, what you do, where you're from, what you represent.
I'm Jose. I'm a professional tattoo artist. I'm from out here from the Valley, originally from North Hollywood, but I tattoo out of Koreatown in LA.
Oh, shit. Where can we find you if we want to get tattooed by you?
My Instagram handle is @_Jose Arts. It's HOZAY Arts.
We'll place it somewhere underneath here.
Right
Lenny's
here.
going to do her magic. Okay, you guys. We're going to go straight to the dirty. I'm always going to say that because this is the actual fun part that everybody wants to hear. El chisme, the 411, the 818, the 32. So, Jose, what is it or some situations that you went to that was your worst nightmare dealing with a client?
With a client?
You don't have to drop names if you don't want to, but you could drop initials.
Fuck this guy. I'm just kidding. No, I think my worst slash like most memorable time, like my worst time with a client was probably I had scheduled a session. I was in a shop in North Hollywood. It was called 7 Ink. And I scheduled a session with this client, him and his wife. And what they gave me was kind of
bare
like just a bunch of
information?
little like I want this, I want this, I want this.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Got it.
So they came in like maybe a couple of days before.
Got it.
And then when it came down to it, I was like, you know what? I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like what I'm doing. If I tattoo this, I'm just doing it to get paid. You
Got
know
it.
what I mean? So I was rushing it, and then they came in, and I was like, if they like it, you know, I'll do it. Screw it. But then I was like, nah, I can't.
You were not feeling it.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, I can't. This is ultimately like this is gonna walk out of here, and people are gonna ask, hey, who did that? You know what I mean? Like Jose. And I was like, nah, I'm not
You don't
about to
want
have
that.
that.
That's really actually good of you as a tattoo artist too, to be like, do I really want to do this for just for the money? You were gonna like,
you know, you gotta like your reputation precedes you. You know what I mean?
100%.
So whether you're a good artist but a dickhead or whatever, all that shit comes back to you.
100%.
You know what I mean? So,
So what did they say when they came in?
they came in, and I like gathered myself, and I was like, you know what? Can we do this like maybe a week in advance or something? I want to give you guys something way better.
Yeah.
And they were like really cool people, you know, like really cool people off the rip. Told me I had great work, blah blah blah, whatever, this and that, gassing me up.
I was like, they were gassing you up.
And so I was like, cool, they're gonna be cool with it. We'll know whatever. We'll do something even doper. And then they were like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, oh, I'm not happy with the design.
Yeah.
I think I can create something better for you guys, but we can schedule next week. And I was pretty persistent on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because already in my head, I was like, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Because you have to, I feel like people need to understand, like, we're not robots. We have emotions too. So if we don't feel like tattooing that day for any reason, we're sick, we're not feeling creative, like, we don't want to give you something crappy. We want to give you something so amazing that we're 100% on it, because like how you said, it represents us as well. Like, it's a team effort. So I totally understand where it's like, I don't want to half-ass this. I want to be in a good mindset where I love the design that I created for you, not just to get your money. Like, let me work on this a little bit more longer so I can make it even better.
Yeah, you know, you make a good point. Like, I don't think a lot of people do see that. You know what I mean?
They're like,
whether
oh,
you're sick, whether you have an emergency, whatever, they expect you to be there and tattoo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we're human beings too.
I know. We really are. we cry
lives,
too, you guys.
Yeah, we cry, we bleed, we get sick, all that
We're
stuff.
not gods-ish.
Yeah, I wish it was just tattooing all the time, but
yeah.
Shit.
Our hands hurt, bitch.
I got carpal tunnel already.
Oh, shit.
Nah, just kidding.
But keep going. Tell me how they reacted after they gaslighted you.
The lady first was like, oh, but we scheduled for today. And mind you, this isn't something that's just like a little design, like
Yeah.
where like it's not really much of changing to do to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like she wanted something specific, like crazy. So that's why I was like, nah, like let me take my time with it.
Yeah.
And she just really didn't understand where I was coming from.
Yeah.
She was like, well, we scheduled for today.
Yeah.
I don't think we can like, come back next time. We're going to get tatted today. We need to get tatted today.
What?
And I was like,
We're gonna get tattooed by you right
like,
now.
Yeah, for real. I was like, you know what? I'm not really too comfortable with tattooing just what I have now. Like, and she's all like, at this point, like, she was talking about like, you know what? Like, just give me my deposit, and we'll bounce out.
Oh my god!
And the boyfriend, the dude wasn't saying nothing at this time. Right now, he was just kind of hearing and like, trying to figure out the situation or whatever. And I'm like, honestly, like, I can't give you the deposit.
We knew who ran the relationship.
I was like, I can't give you the deposit.
Yeah.
Like,
you already put
signed,
the time in it. Yeah,
you signed the deposit form, stuff like that. And then as soon as I said that, the dude just like turned up.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
He turned up and he was like, hey, bro. He was like, I'm not here for all this bullshit. Like, you gonna tattoo us today or what? Like,
ew.
And I was like,
square up.
I was like, what? Like, oh shit. Like,
yeah.
I was like, nah, man. You know what? Like, I'm trying to explain to you guys. I could do something better.
Yes.
Like, if you want to knock off $100 on the total price or something, but like, let's work this out.
Yeah.
They were just not having it.
Yeah.
They were like,
after gassing him up, you guys, after saying, oh, I love your work is amazing, you do amazing portraits, etc.
Mind you, they also were like, oh, how far are you booked out? Like, your work's great. Like, oh, like the dude turned up and everything. And I was trying to explain
to him. He gave your face?
Them,
was he like, what?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Oh, shit.
Not
Okay,
yet,
okay.
no.
I'm all trying to like fast forward to the fight.
He's like, he's just trying to, tell me like, are we going to get tattooed or what? Like, and I was like, no, bro. Like, I can't. I'm not comfortable with doing this design. I'm trying to give you guys something better.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, then it's cool. Give me my money.
Ew.
And then I was like,
give me my money.
I was like, bro, like, you signed the deposit form.
Yes.
Like in person, you were here. Like we read the disclaimer together.
Yes.
Like
they act all surprised. Like what? What do you mean?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not telling you I'm not gonna tattoo you.
Yeah.
It's just you want me to tattoo something that I'm not gonna give my full effort to you.
I know.
On you forever, or do you want me to like take my time and really, tattoo something that I fuck with?
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that no more.
It's so dumb.
Give me my money. And
God damn these people. God damn this Karens, Carloses, Kevins, whoever they, whatever they call them.
Yeah, I think it's Kevin's, right?
Kevin's, right?
Yeah. And at that time, it was just me and the homie Joe. Rest in peace. Did you ever meet Joe?
No. Morenito?
It was like, Spun Sparrow, something like that.
But I did see pictures of him. Like
him.
We'll post a
super
picture,
cool
you guys.
Guy, yeah. He was super cool. He was there, and like, as soon as he turned up, like, I looked over to him, and he was like, already like, what's up?
Like, we're gonna get down today.
I was like, come over here, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, bro. I was like, this dude's really turning up. Like, I'm just trying to,
I'm like, I'm trying to help you guys out.
Yeah,
like,
I kept like pushing the
fuck?
issue. Like, you know what, bro? No, I'm not. I can't give you the deposit. This and that, bro. Like, if you guys want to cancel, that's fine. I'll lose out on a day of work.
Yep.
So I need to keep this deposit. Like, I've already designed for so long. I'm trying to give you guys something better. Like, bro. And he was just like super, super like mad at this point.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he was mad.
Shit. He was like,
mad
because he wasn't getting his way. He was throwing a fit.
Yeah, he was throwing he was like, I'm gonna have a BF.
Yeah, I'll have a BF.
I'm gonna have a BF.
I'm gonna talk to your.
He's gonna have a bitch fit.
Yeah. We're gonna out of that little white clip.
Yeah,
white
like
chick
completely.
clip.
I was like, man, like, plus it's $100. Like,
oh my god,
I mean?
yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of money still. $100 for, you're paying for a design, your time frame. I understood where they were coming from.
But they were not understanding you.
Yeah,
it's
like I'm trying to
only
work with
me.
Yeah.
And people need to understand, like, it takes two to really make the tattoo work. Like, you have to not only vibe with each other, but understand each other, and shit happens. And not only that, like, you guys both have to be on a great mindset. Like, they have to be mentally prepared. hydrated, food, good rest, put their part. And also the artists sometimes think shit happens, like we didn't like the design we put in, we don't feel comfortable, we just want to take a little extra days, and we even will pretty much book you in as soon as possible and not make you wait that long either. So you could also feel like we're not just, you know, half-assing your shit, because we don't want to do that.
Yeah,
and I totally see your perspective, and I feel like people need to see this as the artist perspective. Is like, we don't want to give you something shitty. We want to give you something that's fucking amazing, because it's not only representing us tattoo artists, but it's going to make you feel even better too. Remember that, because your tattoos will give you confidence, or will destroy your confidence if it's not done right. Trust me.
Yep.
I've seen
Shout out
it.
to those clients who do though.
Yes.
You guys are real ones.
Very, very grateful. Exactly. But like, because when someone reschedules on me, I never take it personal. I'm like, something happened. Cool. Okay. Let's move on. It's nothing where we're going to be like, an artist should never be like, what the fuck? Fuck you. I'm never tattooing you, whatever. Unless you constantly repeat it over and over again. That's just disrespectful. But I will say in this case, like, for sure, tattoo artists, we have our good days and our bad days too. You know, we have shit that we go through. We go home. We're not just fucking tattoo artists. We got a laundry, do dishes. We fucking have to feed our fucking, not my, well, my kid's a dog.
I got two
but
kids.
He has two
They're not
kids.
dogs.
And they're dogs.
They're not dogs.
And they talk back.
Yeah, they talk back. They really do.
But continue to your juicy story.
Oh, right.
Of Kevin.
So, at this point,
I'm gonna take some drinks, because this bitch is pissing me off.
He's like super mad. Oh, right. And I look over to Joe, and I'm like, bro, this situation's getting like out of hand already. And in my mind, like, I'm personally trying to level myself out, because like I come from a background where like I don't really tolerate that type of shit. You know, I'm not saying I'm hard or anything like that, but I had to grow up quick.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that never flew with like my older homies and like, you know, the people I would surround myself with at the time.
Yeah.
So obviously like that fell back on me. And I was like, do I talk shit to this dude?
Yeah.
Or do I keep it professional? You know what I mean?
I know.
Like,
I think we always are fighting between that, because it's like our hood side's going to come out, where it's like, bitch, you don't want this shit to come out.
I think we all got a little bit of hood in us, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I'm right there like, fuck, like, do I really, you know, like, I'm representing my brand right now. I'm representing the shop I work in. Like, how do I go about this? But I'm like, while I'm thinking of that, this dude is now getting even more aggressive.
Because he's still not getting what he wants.
Yeah, like, I'm behind the front desk.
I'm pretty sure because you're staying calm, he wants a reaction from you.
Yeah, most definitely.
Damn.
People will do
fucking
that.
Kevin,
you know?
sit your ass down.
If they don't see that reaction that they want from you, you know, he probably wanted to fight or something, whatever. But I didn't really let it, like...
Over you trying to make his tattoo look better.
Yeah.
Damn.
Exactly.
I
was just trying to do you a favor, bro.
I know. Kevin, sit down. Did he ever like get close to your face?
Oh, right. I was like behind the front desk, and I'm like showing him the design on my iPad and this and that. I pull out the deposit forms.
Oh, wow.
And he's like getting closer, and like to the left of us is that little hallway, and then the entrance to the front desk.
Oh, okay.
You know, so he's like coming more this way.
Oh.
And as he's doing that, like, I'm stepping this way too, and I'm like, man, like, hopefully he doesn't try nothing.
You're like, come on,
crazy,
dude.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm at work, like, I haven't fought like in years. Like, I'll probably get beat up or something. Like,
you're a pretty big guy too, though.
Yeah, so but he was like,
he was around your height.
Probably like 6'2", 6'3".
Oh, like, you know, the taller they are, the harder they fall.
Oh, you know, we would have seen. But, no, yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Just keep it professional. Keep telling this guy, and I think that even egged him on even more.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, hey, man, like, yeah, this is what I said. I was like, you know what? All that other bullshit, that shit can stay outside.
Yeah.
Like, this is business. Mm-hmm. And at this point
this
now,
is business,
like, you're not respecting, like.
If you want to fight, let's go outside.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, come on, let's go outside, bro.
But this bitch wasn't, because he's in a professional environment. He might stop it. Someone stop me. He's like, what's her? Yeah, hold me back. Hold me back. Why aren't you holding me back?
But, yeah, I was like, is this business? I was like, this is business, you know? Like, I'm sorry going this way, but you know, you signed the deposit form, bro. And he snatches the deposit form. Boom. He takes both of them. Boom, boom. Him and his wife's like, and he's like,
we're gonna
he's
read
talking
this.
about like, look, he's like, I'm gonna go to my lawyer.
Oh my god. Yes, please take it to your lawyer.
I'm gonna sue you guys for everything. Like, you think this little piece of shit shop, like.
Wow, after gassing him up, you guys. Watch out for those people who gaslight you, man. That's a lesson.
Sometimes there's bad intentions behind that.
Yes.
But he was talking about that, and then he said, he was like, and if the lawyer doesn't do nothing, he's like, you better believe I'm coming back here, and I'm leaving with my money, either in cash, or I'm taking that TV. Or I'm taking all you guys' machines.
Is that a threat?
Shit. Like,
because I got you on camera, bitch.
And at this point, I'm just kind of like, man, like,
take the TV, man. Take the damn fucking TV. Then.
No, but in reality, like, you know, you can tell when somebody's like going to do something. You know what I mean?
Okay. And he what?
So like all that, and I was just like, yeah, he hasn't done nothing yet. You know.
Oh yeah.
Like this and that.
He's all talk.
Yeah.
He was just barking away
that,
like a little perito. Yeah.
I was like,
a chihuahua.
I was like, cool, just keep doing your thing, bro. Like, you're not getting your money back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, at that point, you can't really like save it at all because the other person's not understanding you, you know? And it's just, if you don't understand me right now, that we haven't even started tattooing you, I don't want to deal with you ever.
Which I'm kind of glad because I could just imagine like
tattooing.
How like, that's another thing I don't think people understand. Like the body heals the way the body heals. Like the body, the body heals the way the body wants to heal. Yes. You know what I mean? Whether you're a fucking tattooer of 15 years or tattooing for 3 years, like you have no control over the way the body.
It's their energy.
You know what I mean? So I could just imagine if that tattoo faded a little bit or a line didn't stick too good or something. You know, it probably came back like, hey, bro, this
what
shit's
is it?
Yeah.
It would have been such a big pain.
Like, you know what I mean?
Versus like, communicating with you normal. Yeah. You could obviously tell his communication was always on defense mode, and that's already a red flag for us tattoo artists because we could go fucking hardcore with your ass too and be like, fuck your ass, you know? But we choose not to. We deal with a lot of people. We want to keep professional, but if you do not reciprocate that energy towards us, we're just gonna drop you. We're not gonna tattoo you. It's a lose-lose for you. Like, we could actually concentrate our energy to the people who actually respect how we work, what we do, and respect that we are humans as well. We're not just fucking tattoo artists.
And there's people out there who will.
Yeah,
definitely.
100%. That's crazy, yo. Fuck that. Fuck that, Kevin. And that, what is it, Karens and shit together? They were meant to be together. Fuck yeah.
They were
I'm going to stir the pot a bit more. We're going to go deeper into this. And let me know. Call out the tattoo artist or whatever. And the shop. Fuck it. We're going to go hunt them down. Any situations that you went to that was a nightmare working with, that you're like, fuck this tattoo artist, get him the fuck out of here, or you know, you were just like, fuck this, I'm out of here, like I'm gonna leave. Or it could be a couple of situations or scenarios, but which ones are like the fuck this, don't ever do this as a tattoo artist, just in case if someone is trying to become a tattoo artist, what to learn from the red flags and the green flags of a unhealthy environment versus a healthy environment. Yeah. Give it to me.
I think, not even I think, I know, like, this dude, like, oh my God, this dude was, I don't even care. He might see it, he might not, whatever. He was
if the shoe fits, that's on you.
Wear it, my boy, please. But
this is just for everybody to learn too, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
this is more for like
learning maybe experience. You are the problem. Hey,
I guess for you to speak out, like if you're in an uncomfortable environment where you're working, like you gotta understand that's your workplace. That's where you go to make money. That's where you go to support your family, your bills, whatever.
Exactly.
If you're not working comfortably, your whole energy, believe it or not, even your tattoos, everything will be off. I promise you that.
The people will feel it. Everything.
I promise you that. Like all that shit will be off. But this dude, he was a new guy. He was a new guy. At first, he came off pretty cool.
They always do.
Yeah, they always do. Came off pretty cool. He was like pretty eager, you know. I don't think he had too long tattooing. I don't remember, but his work was Everything was fine, normal.
Was he a hothead?
And he wasn't a hothead. He was more of like
dirty.
Like
I'll just
annoying.
Say. Oh.
Like he had these little habits. Like it started, I think we would play music, and this motherfucker would be in the corner, like tattooing, and he'll be like fucking singing at the top of his lungs.
Oh shit.
And like I'll do that too. But like I'll like, you know what I mean? Like I know when to chill.
Yeah, because you have to be considerate. There's other people around you.
Yeah, like
he'll be sitting
there like shouting and fucking
shit.
Not really caring, you know. And then
was his voice at least good?
No. No. If it was good, I'd be like louder, my boy. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Échatelo.
Yeah.
Un grito, por favor.
I tell everybody else to shut up. Hey, let's go sing. Let's sing. But I'd look at the coworkers and they'd be on the same thing.
Like, what
they'd
the?
Be like, what the fuck
I was like,
with this
dude, chill out.
It started with that, and then he started doing little things where like, it was just weird. He was weird. Like I had
the cool kind of weird. It was just like the oddball. Like, why are you? Doing this?
It was awkward and very odd.
He would not read the room. He was not able to read the room.
Like I had a client who was like my homeboy, and I told him like. He was all like, bro, I'm getting weight, you know, like we're chopping it up. And I'm like, all right, just come through, fat boy. Like,
yeah,
you know, pull up. And then, or I think I was like, oh, you're a fat boy now or some shit. Whatever. The client comes and he walks into the door and this dude comes up to me. He's like, what's up, fat boy?
What? Oh my God.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then my homeboy looks at me and he's like,
do you know
what's up? Like, what the fuck? Like, we talked about it after and he's like, hey, fool, like, who's that, bro? Like, why do you call me fat boy? Like, are you talking about me in the shop or something? I was
oh my God.
Bro, he must have overheard me or something. No. You know what I mean? Like,
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like,
yeah, like, how do you feel so comfortable to, like, somebody you don't know? Like, you barely even know me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Like,
but then like, it just gradually kept building up. And then what really set me off, well, actually, right before what really set me off, is that he'd come up to you, and if I'm doing like, for example, let's say if I'm doing like a rose or like a San Judas,
okay,
right, the St. Jude tattoo.
Yes.
If I'm doing that, he'll pull up somebody else's.
Oh my God.
He'll come up to me in front of the client.
Oh my God.
And he'll be like, look at this one, but yours is dope too.
Oh my God.
Like, what?
He was okay.
What kind of weird shit is that, bro? Like,
oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like,
these kind of people try so hard to fit in, and they try, but it's just like, bro, just fucking stay in your corner.
Yeah,
stay in your fucking corner. If I approach you, if I tell you, hey, come over here, come to my bubble. But if not, if you're in a shop, remember everybody's in a bubble. Ask for permission, vibe with them a little bit, get to know them before you just start shouting out random shit.
Especially if you're the new guy.
Yeah, if you are the new guy. You gotta read the fucking room.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see when people, you know, some of them are more chiller, some of them are a little bit more louder, some of them are a little bit more like, you know, funnier, or they like their space. You have to learn to read the room if you're a tattoo artist, and how to give people space. You know? Don't fucking big ass red flag, don't fucking go up to them with a tattoo that they're tattooing from another artist and say that. That's like the biggest like red flag. You're pretty much insulting them. So if you think you're being cool or you're being nice, you're not. You're just being rude as fuck, and you're gonna stay in your corner too. And we're gonna give you the cone of shame. What is that? The one with that big ass cone and shit. What does it say?
Donkey, no?
Donkey?
I think it says donkey or something.
You know, because you're being an asshole. Damn, that's so annoying. And it's those little small things that build up that you're like, fuck this shit, you gotta go. Or you're like, I don't want to deal with your ass anymore.
I think we even had like a little conversation between, like, out besides him, the other people in the shop were like, hey, this guy's kind of weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the final thing was like, I was supposed to tattoo this apprentice that we had at the time, and he ended up hitting her up and was like, hey, that tattoo that you want Jose to do, like, let me do it. Like, let me just do it. Like,
God.
I got time today, you know, come through, I'll do it.
Ew.
And like, of course, she like hit me up and was like, hey, like,
why is your homie?
Yeah, why is he like
hitting me up?
Or think she was just like, hey, just to let you know, like, this dude told me like he wanted me to tattoo. I said no because, you know, you're supposed to tattoo me, but
yeah,
and
that's like, loyalty, man. That's loyalty right there.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out to her.
But I was like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
he wanted to be you so bad.
That's basically just like fuck Jose.
Yeah,
like,
that's the biggest effort you could do to somebody. Yeah,
that's what I took 100%. It as. I don't know what his intentions were realistically behind what he said to her or what he wanted to do, but I was just like, oh, I gotta talk to him now.
Yeah,
you know, like I gotta waste my time, go talk to him and see what's up and this and that. But ultimately, nothing ever happened to that situation. He kind of was just like sorry. And in the end, like, at first he was a cool guy and this and that. And I think if we all, like, we even had a meeting to address the situations. And then he didn't show up. And it was a meeting for him.
Yeah.
He didn't show up.
He knew.
Like, yeah, his intervention. Bro, we're worried about you. Like,
is everything okay at home? Are you doing anything that we should worry about?
Yeah, like, in the end, it was just like, yeah, you gotta go, bro.
That makes you know it's like that little fucking rock in your shoe. That fucking like starts hurting.
You can bear with it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it's like, fuck, this motherfucker's annoying.
I gotta get this shit out of my fucking shoe. Like that's how. Don't be that fucking little rock.
Yeah.
Be that big ass rock that you knock him out in one hit. That's kidding. But don't be that fucking little rock because it's really tedious. Like you have to understand like your actions have a reaction to everybody. Obviously, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea and stuff. But when you start crossing people's boundaries, you have to understand, like, that's something you shouldn't do or should do. But this is a good case if you are trying to be a tattoo artist or in a work at a tattoo studio or a tattoo shop. Learn to give people an artist space. You know, don't be behind them all the time. Okay, learn to fucking read their energy and vibe. Like, do they like to joke around?
I think it's simple shop etiquette. You
exactly.
Know what I mean?
Simple shop etiquette. That's a good podcast to do, you know? Like, so.
Shop etiquette?
Yes. Things to do and things not to do.
I think it depends on the shop, too.
That's so true.
But like you're saying, like, the vibe of the shop. Like,
yes,
at Western, like, we all be fucking around. Yeah. Shout out to Western, you know what I mean?
We'll put them out here and stuff.
Western and shit.
That's where you're working at right now, right?
Yeah, Western Avenue Tattoos, yeah.
That's cool. So you're seeing the differences between, like, different shops where it's more serious and other shops where you lean a little bit more, but because everybody keeps their shit together.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a big difference, you know? Versus somebody slacking on shit. You can't, the flow doesn't go full circle because somebody always has to fuck it or doesn't know how to, like, stop with the jokes or know when to, like, crack a joke, pretty much. So you have to learn to read them. Or they get butthurt.
No, there's a fine line between that, for sure.
100%, you guys. 100%.
There's a fine line between, like those
and
jokes that are just
too.
Jokes and then those jokes that kind of have a little bit of truth behind them.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
100%. A lot of tattoo artists are like that, you know, especially when you're a threat to them. Yeah. They start saying little comments and stuff. You're like, I'm just joking though. You're good. You know, you're like. Ask questions. You better fail the test. This is actually a very, very important question, I would say. So really think about what you're about to say to the public. Nah, just kidding. Anyways, what advice would you give to somebody who has no idea about the tattoo but wants to tattoo and wants to join or get involved in the tattoo world?
So my advice to somebody trying to get into tattooing would probably be to do your research about it. Like I said, I have like that old school mentality, and I have 8 years tattooing. I started off with the bar needle, the coils, you know, scrubbing the tubes and all that type of stuff. So
that shit was hard, bitches. Fucking scrub a dub everything, like blood and everything. If you poke yourself or anything with that shit, like you had to protect yourself.
You couldn't just throw them away after, you know what I mean? Like you really had to scrab them, autoclave them, bag them again. Like
yes,
it's a whole process. But
after tattooing, after like oh god,
yeah. But I'm not saying like you gotta know about that stuff because obviously like now where the industry is going, you know, it's obviously matured and you gotta mature with it.
Yes,
you know. But it's good. It's a good way to pinpoint the appreciation of tattooing.
100%.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Because all that kind of stuff now makes me appreciate what I'm able to do with tattooing now.
100%.
You know, like, fuck, I can just pull out a cartridge, toss that one in the sharps.
Yeah.
And
Even
then
the
put another
iPad.
one, like, even the iPad.
That's a big
even
one.
the iPad. Before you had like a big ass box light where you
God,
had the
yeah.
trays. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but if you're really trying to like get into tattooing, you know, do your research and really appreciate it as an art form that it is. Because if you're just getting into tattooing to obviously,
it's cool,
you know,
or whatever.
Yeah, it's more of like a hype thing now.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are jumping on it, especially since the pandemic. You know, like the amount of machines on Amazon, like, is crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy. Like, anybody can buy one now. And I'm not knocking anybody's hustle or whatever. But if you're getting into tattooing, for sure, have a little bit of
history lessons.
A drive to learn the history. You know what I mean?
The drive to learn the history.
Because then you'll find out about amazing artists. Rocha out here in the valley was super big. Abel Rocha.
Yes.
A bunch of those guys. But it made me appreciate it, tattooing as a whole, even more.
As part of your journey as well.
Part of my journey. And it really helped me, like damn, I want to leave a stamp like that in the industry. So I'm really going to dedicate myself and study. And, you know, I'm self-taught. So I was fucking people up for a little bit, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that's bad or whatever if you're teaching yourself and trying to learn, you know, yourself. But there's definitely a bunch of methods, especially now, like fake skin. There's like complete arms.
Yes.
You know, have you seen those?
Yes.
Like, I think
better things to work on and practice on.
And then even then, drawing.
There's even babies.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one. The little babies, the cuties or something. I have one, yeah. But, yeah, like, ways to practice, studying. I remember if I wasn't tattooing back then, I was drawing. If I wasn't drawing, I was studying.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, pour your blood, sweat, and tears into this craft. Because at the end of the day, your work is what speaks for itself.
100%.
You know, if you're... I see a lot of people doing now, like, similar work, and they're charging, like, X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
And, like, the top 1% of tattooers, that's what they used to charge. You know what I mean? Like, and these people are just coming in 2 or 3 years tattooing. Like I said, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. Get it how you get it. That's your thing. This is just my point of view. My opinion.
No, yeah,
you know
yeah. This is
like,
your advice you're giving to somebody.
Yeah, like,
you want them to understand.
If you're charging $2,500 a day, your work better fucking be fantastic. You know what I mean? And nobody's perfect. Nobody's work is gonna, you know, be like, or even heal up crazy, bomb or whatever. Like,
because everybody's skin is different.
I still do touch-ups. I definitely do touch-ups here and there. 100%. You know what I mean? Like, but what I'm saying is, like, aside from your work, like that experience, that knowledge you have of tattooing, like all that goes into that price range.
100%.
You know?
All your
so if you're trying to like get into tattooing, don't think about the money. Don't think about getting famous through tattooing, the Instagram, social media, all that stuff you see on social media.
Have fun with it.
Have fun with tattooing and learn and really appreciate it as an art form, because I'm an artist before a tattoo artist, for sure.
100%. You know that's what I always say.
I'm not like you.
You know what? Cheers to that. We're artists before tattoo artists.
Yes, exactly. Like you fucking damn. Your paintings, dude, they're crazy. Like, I wish I was like with the paintbrush and stuff like that.
Well, you are with the fucking tattoo machine. His portraits.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh shit. But
that's really that's really great advice that you gave and stuff. Like, I definitely agree with you. Just out of respect, you know, like, I would say just learn a little bit of what you're going to get yourself into, you know, the history, like who, you know, not that who started it and stuff, but who was big part of the transitioning of what we have or are spoiled in now versus what we were in before. So you could understand the old school mindset a little bit too. Um,
Like,
now they look at
damn.
us like shiny little like diamonds and shit. You're a tattoo artist.
You're a tattoo artist. You're rich.
Don't
or
gaslight us,
you know,
if you don't mean it. But that's really good advice to give to somebody who is trying to have their first step into the doors of the tattooing world, because it is crazy out there, you guys. But don't let that stop you. You, be your authentic self is why I always say add your little bit of spice, a little bit of nice. And what's the Powerpuff Girl? And Chemical X. Oh, wait. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. But thank you so much, Jose.
Thank you for having me on here.
Of course. And I'm pretty sure we will be having you again here, like 100%.
I'd love to, of course.
He has a good head over his shoulder and everything. But you guys could also follow my Instagram at Thalia Tattoos and La Bella Vida Ink. And also follow my TikTok, you guys, at La Bella Vida Ink. My website will be dropping off soon, but make sure to give us a follow here on YouTube, La Bella Vida Ink, and give us a big thumbs up and let us know what you think about this or any advice that you want or questions. We would love to answer them for you. And Jose is going to let you know where to follow him, where to contact him, and where he's working at now to give him a little shout out as well. Go for it, Jose.
So you guys can follow me at _HOZAY arts on Instagram. Same thing on TikTok. I'm trying to make a Twitter and stuff like that. I'll also be on YouTube soon.
Yes.
Thankful for this experience. It's really opened that world for me.
Very glad.
But follow the shop at _Western Avenue Tattoos. You can hit the number in my bio at Jose Arts. My number's in there. You know,
We'll be right here.
Yeah.
818. I just kidding. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you guys for everything. Love you guys. Bye.